What's up, my cannonballs? What's up, my cannonballs? We're back for a short, quick second, and I mean short. And this one is going to be, um, it's going to be about watching out for certain individuals, and by that I mean spirits. You guys, I'm a very good judge of character of individuals that come around me. And you guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I was raised in the church, and I'm not trying to get all churchy on you, but I just want to say I have seen certain individuals on YouTube and in real life, and they have been influenced by people that have may lived a little hard not life, and they may want to, be around them, and therefore whatever that person is doing, they want to do it, and that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, and it's sad that I see so many people just go down the wrong damn road. The wrong damn road. It's almost like they're at a crossroads. You know, it's like they're battling a spiritual warfare with one wanting to do good or bad, and 9 times out of 10 they end up doing bad. But I just been noticing a lot of things, and I see it all the time. And I've been seeing like these certain YouTubers. They get around these other people that they met in I guess online or offline, and they want to get buddy. But the energy for me, from what I'm seeing as the viewer, it comes off as someone is trying to force the second party into doing something that they are doing, whether it's sex or drugs. And you got to be careful when it comes to people like that. I have people around me sometimes that want me to do certain things that they are doing, and I have to tell them no. I'm not a child. You're not just finna just tell me anything and I'm just gonna go along with it. No. Mm-mm. And I promise you, I'm a very good judge of character. Very good judge of character. That's why I promise you, I'm so grateful that God blessed me to be very clairvoyant and really to read through and really. Hold on, you guys, let me get my tongue together. And really very, I'm really able to read through people's BS. You know, I can tell when people BSing me. I can tell when you just talking. You're not really meaning what you're saying. I can tell when you're trying to get over on me. I can tell when you just want me to do something just because you're doing it and want me to just go along to get along. I'm not one of those type of people. I'm not that person. I would never ever be that type of person. You're not gonna get your spirit on point to me. Because you know what, that for me that's like being deceitful. It's like almost, it's really it is it is being deceitful, because you've been, and this is for the first party. The first party has been through so much. They feel like this is how life is gonna be going for them, and this is the way to go. So therefore, anybody that they get around them, they want to soak them in, take them on in, like take them on in, right underneath their wings, and have them doing the same and making the same mistakes, doing the same things, making the same mistakes, and having that second party regretting later on down the line, once you wake up smelling motherfucking coffee and realize that that person was not there for you. I mean, what really was not meant for you, what really was not really meant to be in your life for that time period, because they are going through something. They are going through something, and so therefore, with however they are living their life, they want you to be right along with them, living it like they are living it. And if you're not strong enough, you will fall for anything. You will fall victim. They'll look at you as prey and be playing with you like silly putting in their hands. So be mindful on the people that you allow into your space. Because I'm very big on energy. I'm very big on energy. That's why I don't really have too many associates right now, because I see through all the BS. I can't fake it. No, not really. When I was younger, maybe around about, maybe maybe I would say teens, teen wise, yeah, teens. Around 10th, no, ninth, 10th, well, really ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th, I started picking up the BS. I started picking up the fact that, oh, I know somebody from elementary school, and I'm like, damn, they don't even speak to me anymore. It's like, damn, don't you remember me? They gave me the cold shoulder. They didn't even want to say nothing to me. Like they act like I was a complete stranger. But when we was in elementary or middle school, he was talking to me, laughing with me all up in my face. Oh, sit at the lunch table with me. I don't want to be alone. But when we get to high school, it's a different motherfucking person. And it's like, you know what? And I feel like now that I'm old enough to understand how it goes, it was meant for that to happen. It was meant for that to happen. And I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. Because I don't need anybody being around me that don't want to, quote unquote, really be around me. I don't want you just putting up with me for your convenience, well, not even for your convenience. Because if it was for your convenience, you wouldn't have a problem. You wouldn't have a problem with me being around. But since you need some company, I don't want you. I don't even want you putting up with me if you need some company. I'd rather be around people that want me around, and not just want me around for the time being. I'm so glad. I'm so glad God has blessed me to have a good spirit of discernment, and you guys got it too. Some use it, some can use it, some pretty much sometimes can ignore it, but you cannot ignore it. You gotta take action, because if you don't, you'll fall into a trap and really fall victim to someone prey. Well, really not to the prey, but you'll fall victim to whatever that person is trying to get you to do. Whether it's pornography, whether it's drugs, whether it's robbery, whether it's killing, whether it's stealing. That stuff is real out here. It's so real, and I'm so glad that I don't have a large group of friends. And the people that I did call friends, a lot of them left. They left, and I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did, because it really showed me personally, you was just playing a role for the time being. You wasn't really a friend of mine. You were just around for a season, and really, I don't know what the reason was for. What was the reason for? But you just went around for a little season. I done had so many people come around me, give me sob stories, or try to see, or really taking my kindness for weakness, which is why I'm so mean now. Taking my kindness for weakness like I'm a fool. Mama didn't raise no fool. Look, I may have been born in the 90s, but I wasn't born last night. I don't know how I come off to people. Sometimes they call me a little, dingy, but I ain't that damn dumb or slow. Baby, I know. I don't let too much shit go over my head. I don't. And I will suggest you don't either. Because if you let shit go over your head, if you let stuff slide, ain't no telling what you'll like the next person to do to you. It'll just be an ongoing thing. And you'll be going through life wondering why people are treating you the way they are treating you, because you are allowing it. But once you put your foot down, once you put your foot down and make that statement that you are not going to allow someone to have that power over you, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And it's sad to see. It's sad that I'm seeing people allowing other people to take control of them, influence them to doing bad things. It's people right now in my family that has made the wrong decisions off of other people. Well, really by being around other people and by looking at other people. So therefore, they want to try to see if they can do the same thing. Look, everybody ain't built the same. How they may handle it, you may not can handle it like they can handle it. That's why I've always stayed true to myself. I've been offered to be in gangs. I done been offered to be in pornography. I done been offered, and at a young age, so I think I was 18 when I was offered that. But I have been offered to do all sorts of things, drugs, like cocaine, crack, um, what is that, meth, you know, it was the most stuff that was out with a pipe. But it was, I just been offered all kinds of things. I had to turn all that stuff down. I turned it all down. I turned it all down because I knew that is not my life. That is not me. I can't fake trying to be all gutter and gangster. Yeah, I get mad. Yeah, I'm from the hood. But I'm not finna portray that as if that's me. Because I know my character. I know how to act. I'm not a ratchet person. I can get ratchet, but I'm not a ratchet person. I'm not. And as soon as the better for the good for you, you'll be all right. Stop taking everything for granted, like it's just gonna be there. Because it can easily change. It can easily change. It can easily change. I promise you, I took a lot of shit for granted. By being around some people that was not so good for me, and the shit changed real quick. I took friendships for granted. I took people that I thought was my friends for granted, but I was in the roof. I got a rude. What is it? A rude awakening. I can't say it right. Y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, just be mindful, you guys. Just be mindful, man, because it's just something that people can really try to get over on you when they see that you ain't really all that type. You ain't when they see that you are not that type of person to be on the edge. It's all right to go out there and have fun, but be smart about it. Be smart about it. Because it's so easy. It's so easy to get in. It's so easy to get in trouble. It is so easy to get in trouble, and therefore, damn, there you go. Now you got some things on your record. Now you got this label on top of you, this stigma. Now you're becoming a statistic, and who wants to be that? It's people right now that I know right now that is either in jail, dead, or just lost in this world, all because they was influenced by the wrong people, hanging around the wrong crowd. I done been around the way. Although I always say to myself, but I got out there and got a whiff of it. I lived around it, so I seen it, and what I seen, I wasn't too happy about it because I knew the consequences of the actions that you may do by doing certain things out there in the streets. I thank God that I'm happy where I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with being me. I'm happy with being true to me. I may get on YouTube and act a little silly and all, but you guys really get a chance to see me. I don't have to come up here and be like, oh, I'm a thug and on this hood and this and that. I may have a couple of hood moments, but I'm not trying to come off as if I'm that guy, because that ain't me. That ain't me. And I'm glad I wasn't influenced by the wrong type of people, because I would have been jacked up right now. There's people that I know I went to school with. They doing okay, but they still got that. They still, for me, they still living in the past. They still want to do the bad shit instead of doing something good for themselves. Smart individuals, they still want to do the bad shit. I know you got to make it out here. There are other ways to make it, but by making the wrong decisions, you don't you're limited to certain things that you can do, And that's why it's important to make the right decision so you won't be limited to things that you want to do. You know. But on the note, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Protect your energy. Be mindful. Watch out for the devil and all these evil spirits out here, because there's a bunch of evil spirits out here. You know, shake them off of you if you have to. We all got some. We got some spirits on us too. I got some on me too. Gotta shake them on off. But just keep praying for yourself. If you don't go to no church house, keep praying for yourself. Before you walk out that door, keep praying for yourself. Before you lay that head on down, or if you lay that head on down, pray for yourself. If you have to, pray over your house, your car, your place of employment. Anytime you get on the road, just plead the blood of Jesus over yourself. Because the devil is busy. He's out here trying to get everybody that he can. And if you're not too careful, he will get you and have you thinking all type of ways. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.